Hi children, how are you all? I hope you all good. Okay, let us get into today's video. Today we see how to find the point of intersection of two straight line. Not only point of intersection of two straight line, and we are going to show whether it is intersecting line or not. So two things we have to do. One is you have to argue the given lines are intersecting lines, and secondly you have to find out a point of intersection. Okay, let us get into the video. And now okay, there is a condition for point of intersection. I think that is a right condition, that is box of a2 vector minus a1 vector, u vector and v vector. So you have to verify whether the box equal to 0. If the box is going to be 0, then we are going to say that the lines are intersecting lines. Okay, this is condition actually. Equal to 0 is a condition for intersecting lines. Okay, right. So before we verify the condition, we have to write the equation in standard form. Okay, that is symmetric form. Let us see how to write the equation in symmetric form. The first line I am writing it as x minus 3 divided by 3, that is equal to y is there, okay, that you write it, and z, the last term how you have to write is, there is no connector like equal to, you have to write one equal to, and you bring the 0 down and you write it as z minus 1 divided by 0. Okay, so this is what the symmetric form of straight line. So actually this is not in symmetric form, not in form. Okay, so you have to rewrite the question in form. This is actually line 1 for you, line 1. Okay, so likewise you have to write line 2. So how to write a line 2? X term you write it x minus 6 by 2, followed by you need y, that you have to write it as y minus 2 divided by 0, and followed by you copy down the z term like z minus 1 divided by 3. So I hope you got 2 lines in standard form. Now you should find out who is one should know who is a1 vector, a2 vector and u vector, v vector. That identification is important. Actually, who is a1 vector is a point, is a position vector of point on first line, and who is a2 vector is a position vector of point on second line, and who is u vector is the direction ratio of line 1, and who is v vector is the direction ratio of line 2. Okay, so right now let us write what is a point on line 1. So do you know how to write a point on line 1? That's right, the value of x for which the numerator goes 0. So for 3 numerator goes 0. The value of y for which numerator goes 0, which is 3, and the value of z for which numerator goes 0, which is 1. So this gives you point on line 1, and you call this as like x1, y1, z1. Okay, let us find out what is point on line 2. That's correct, it is 6 comma 2 comma 1. Yeah, good, your people understood. And then what you do, you go for direction ratios, that is u vector is nothing but direction ratios you have to collect. So what is a direction ratio of first line, which is 3 comma minus 1 comma 0, and that of second line you have to write it as 2 comma 0 comma 3. So that will give you direction ratio. Once you collect everything, you just put a box. Okay, left side box of a2 vector minus a1 vector, u vector and v vector. That's right. Who is box product? Is a scalar triple product. Its value is obtained by determinant. So write here determinant, and you have to see the difference between these 2 points, and you write it in the first row. So 6 minus 3 is 3, and 2 minus 3 which is minus 1, and 1 minus 1 which is 0. So the difference between 2 points will give you a2 vector minus a1 vector. So you have to see the difference between 2 position vectors. Okay, right. So this is actually point. I did not write in vector form, I wrote in point form. You just see the difference and fill it up. And this is u vector is nothing but direction ratio of first line, which you write it here, and what is v vector is a direction ratio of second line, which you fill it up here, and answer is going to be 0. Do you know why it is 0? Yes, two rows are identical. That's good. So since R1 is identical with R2, the value of the determinant goes 0, and conclude that therefore the lines are intersecting. Therefore the lines are intersecting lines. Intersecting lines. Okay, this is part 1 of the answer. Okay, you are asked to show that the lines are intersecting lines. The lines are not in standard form. I wrote in standard form, and then I collected point on first line as well as point on second line, and both the direction ratios, and I have substituted in the condition, and I verified answer 0. Thereby I concluded the lines are intersecting. What is the second part of the question? How to identify the meeting point of two lines. Okay, that is second part. Let us do the point of intersection. Okay, let us find out any point. So any point on line 1. Okay, so any point on line 1 is obtained by equating that to lambda. Okay, and any point on line 2 means you equate that to mu. Okay, so now you just do cross multiplication, which will give you 3 lambda, and add up the corresponding point 3 x value. And then you do cross multiplication, add up corresponding y value, and do cross multiplication, add up corresponding what it is z value. So 0 plus 1. So likewise you can find out any point, or else you watch the previous video how to get any point on the line. So here is a very easy concept. Just do cross multiplication 3 lambda, and this point is there now, that x value you add along with this. Then do cross multiplication. What is the value of y, which is 3? This is the point on the line. Am I right? That point you have to add along with x, y, z value. Do cross multiplication, add, where you get this any point. Okay. Same manner you just find out any point on line 2 you calculate. So what you will be doing, cross multiplication 2 mu, and you will be adding, that is 6. Good. Then cross multiply. If you cross multiply, which will give you 0, and then you will be adding this 2. Again do cross multiplication 3 mu, and you will be adding plus 1. So this will give you any point on line 1, and this is line 2. As they meet each other, these two becomes unique or the same. Okay, so since they meet each other, okay, both becomes unique or the same. So I write equate, I equate both, just equate both. So 2 mu plus 6 and 2 3 mu plus 1. Okay, so by the by you can find out one parameter. It is enough to find one parameter. You need not go with a 2 parameter like lambda mu. It is enough to find one parameter. Equate the middle value, minus lambda plus 3 is equal to 2. By the by you get minus lambda is equal to minus 1, which implies lambda value is 1. So therefore I write a point of intersection. As you calculated a lambda value, you just put over any point on the line in terms of lambda. There you substitute. So by the by you get 6. If you substitute here, 3 plus 3 is 6. If you substitute over here, you get 2 and that of 1. Okay, this is going to be your point of intersection of two lines. I hope you all understood. If you like this video, subscribe.